Marcus, it's me. No, look, listen to me. I was on my way to you with the money, but I got hit by a car. No, I'm not kidding. You should see the state of me, right? No, I haven't got it anymore, but I can get it. I just need a couple more days. No, don't come here. I'll come to you. Listen to me. I can get you the...
Hey, up. You all right?
Yeah. Just a mate doing me head in.
Hey. Well, at least you know you better come back this time. Well, you saving little Gabby. That'll have made folk think again, eh? Well, if you're not careful, they might even start liking you. Eh?
Mum, do you hate Archie?
What?
Do you hate Archie?
No, of course I don't.
I don't mind if you do. I mean, he is a bit boring. And he won't be able to play football for ages.
No, babes, when he starts liking football, that's when he'll be boring. No, I don't hate Archie. And I've told you before, you know, when me and Jay argue, all we ever argue about is our own problems. It's never anything to do with anyone else, like you or Archie. All right? Come on.
Hey, look who it is. Are they saving any more small children getting cast down from trees?
Got him outside enjoying the view. I tell you, pal, it gets to you, this place.
Yeah. Maybe it's best I'm leaving then.
You going?
Yeah, today. I was going to tell you, I'm moving in with a mate in Leeds.
You sure?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to Leeds this afternoon for an auction, so I'll get you a lift.
Right. Ta.
No. Gabby, don't do that to Angel's hat. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, no, Janet, listen.
After yesterday, I'm surprised you haven't kept her off school.
Yeah, well, I would have, but Laura got all uppity. Personally, I think she's just annoyed because Gabby's got a bit of a crush on Ross. Mind you, he's a bit of a dish.
You do remember what he did to Laurel?
Yeah, well, we all make mistakes.
Violent theft is not a mistake. He was probably trying to nick Diane's car when she ran over him, using Gabby as a shield.
No, Janet, I promise you. He's a vile little man whose only pleasure is spreading lies.
I don't know about you, but I'm not sure how happy I am having Dad talk to his clients in front of Angel.
I'm not sure how happy I am of Dad having clients.
Well, does it have to be the wool pack? I could easily come to yours.
Dad!
No, the pub is fine. Yes. OK, I look forward to it.
Do you mind not calling you Johns?
Jones.
In front of the kids?
She called me, actually. And if it bothers you, I'd be more than happy to let you do the school run.
All right, let's not be hasty.
Well, how long are you keeping it up, though, I mean, putting aside the monumental embarrassment of having my dad working as a...
Gigolo.
How many more times? An escort, a companion, or maybe neither if Eric gets to any more of them. Oh, no, but don't you bother your pretty little heads that your father's livelihood is being sabotaged. Just so long as it doesn't cause you any embarrassment. Come on, girls.
What's up with him? He's happy. I'm going to throttle him in a minute.
And why is he happy?
Because he thinks he got one over Rodney. It's pathetic.
England!
That's it. Any more dam busters, Eric?
Yes, great escape, actually.
And I'm going to commit an atrocity with these egg cups. Honestly, that pair of you going on like a couple of kids.
Hey, come on, we were laughing about it earlier.
That's before you start to pretend you were a French horn.
Oh, you should have seen the look on his face. I almost forgot it's been that long. There's nothing like getting one over Rodney Blackstock.
Clearly.
Right. I am off to the cash and carry. And this, dear lady, this is the Dam Busters. Na 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 na.
Please don't leave me with him.
Is your husband?
Exactly, so it's not like I only have to see him at work. Oh, please, Victoria. We haven't even had any takers for your position.
I promised I'd work me month's notice.
Will you stay till the new year? Oh, go on, Victoria. I'm desperate. Please, pretty please.
How desperate?
You little madam.
20 quid a week bonus, desperate.
50.
50!
Do do. Do 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 do.
All right, 50.
Do 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 do.
Shut up!
I told you this would happen.
Great, Tar, massive help.
Well, I know you, Mum, and you're incapable of not holding a grudge.
Do you know, yesterday, I tried so hard as well. But can you really see us all huddled round like the big happy family?
Well, not really, because you're clearly not that.
Well, I'm sorry, because I know you're meant to be all genetically programmed to get really mushy around babies, but every time I see that kid, my stomach turns.
Oh, right, okay, so now you're going to take it out on the baby.
Don't you start. Noah actually asked me this morning if I hated him.
What, are you surprised? And what did you say to him?
Well, what do you think I said? Yeah, I really hate Archie because every time I look at him, I see how he was conceived. And do you know what, Noah? I just want to throw up in my own mouth.
Okay, so that's after what, 2 days? Mum, you need to break it off. You know, before you get this massive urge to jump in a JCB again.
You on the rob again?
For what it's worth, I'm sorry. And thanks for not telling anyone.
Yeah, don't worry. It all went back. If it hadn't...
You wouldn't have been so nice.
You wouldn't have been so alive.
It's funny, really. It was close. But it turns out this is the first place I've lived where I've not screwed everything up.
Right, so quit while you're ahead.
Yeah.
You gonna be all right?
There he is, the hero of the day. I meant to say to you yesterday, there's a free meal waiting for you at the Woolpack whenever you want it.
I'm not sure I'm going to be around.
Well, I'm gonna be half an hour yet. Why don't you wait for me at the pub?
Oh, well, that's decided then. Go on.
Cheers.
Ross, just making sure you leave properly this time.
Oh, it's this way. Oh, it's a shame Gabby's not here to thank you personally. I think she's a little bit smitten, you know.
You can give me a hint. Surely you can't confine Ashley to a life of manual labour.
Our recommendations from the interview are strictly confidential.
Well, I hope you make the right decision. You can't expect a man to spend the rest of his life in a pensioner's box room.
Sorry I'm late. How's Gabby? Oh, she's fine. Enjoying the flowers. I'll get these.
Oh, and have Edna report me for taking backhanders. I think not.
Come on, I know you well enough to buy you something stronger than the coffee, I think. Harriet.
Ashley? Just in time. We bought you a coffee, and Ashley was speculating about how best to bribe me.
Oh, I knew it. Not even the good old C of E is safe on the stench of corruption.
Sprinkles?
Nothing on mine, and a couple of shakes with cinnamon on his, please.
In all seriousness, should I be concerned that my rival for this job knows how sprinkly you like your coffee?
No, I'm entirely impartial. Level playing field.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. And whilst we're being upfront about things, can I put in the plea for no more interview gimmicks?
Feeling the heat, Ash Pash?
No, I just can't help wonder if there's any correlation between our little trial by parish and Jude's needing to meet his community interaction targets.
Ashley, I'm appalled by the suggestion I'm using this interview process to complete the work left outstanding before the end of my tenure.
Isn't he cynical? So what's next?
Well, the bishop was very keen to see how you can improve the physical as well as the spiritual needs of the parish, specifically the aesthetics.
You want us to tart up the church?
In a nutshell, yes. I have a list of suggested tasks. Now, I really must dash.
Oh, he's good, isn't he?
She's even driving around in the car that I bought for Ashley, which we specifically agreed would honour Alan's wishes.
Oh, here we go, Alan's money. That's all you talk about.
All I'm saying is we should think about using it wisely. And when I say wisely...
You mean fritter it away on some ridiculous extravagance.
Exactly. Exactly. Come on, Edna. This'll be the first Christmas that Betty spends without him. We have to make a special effort.
Pearl did say she was worried about it, Betty getting lonely.
Well, settle then. After all, it is Christmas.
a marvellous chance to fritter away money on some ridiculous decadence.
I said extravagance, not decadence.
Oops. Sorry. My mistake.
Perhaps another time, eh?
Don't be silly. Come on, I would have thought you'd be used to people staring at you by now.
Just forget it.
Ross, thank you. I didn't really say yesterday, you know, but for Gabby's sake, thank you.
For my sake as well. If something had happened...
Well, I've offered him a free meal to show how grateful we are.
I think our Gabby's worth more than burger and chips, but it's a start.
Could hardly have left her, could I?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't put it past you.
Yeah. Make it bangers and mash, yeah? And a pint.
Right.
Oh, Ross, let's keep from Friday, mate. You're like his son I never had.
Yeah, is that the best you can do after all these years?
Tasty bangers.
Oh, yeah. Ta.
So come on then, tell me, how many cars did you nick before you jumped into Laurel's?
Excuse us. You've got to help me. There's a mad woman trying to fly me with sausages.
Right, what's in it for me?
Well, you get to know me better.
Oh, don't you worry. I've heard plenty about you since the last time we met.
Oh, yeah? All bad?
Well, surprisingly, no. Doesn't seem like people can quite decide whether you're the devil or a heroic saviour of children.
Oh, well, it's definitely the first one. I hate kids.
Right.
Which one do you reckon?
Well, I don't listen to gossip. I just go for what I see myself.
Which is?
You stealing my ex-husband's car.
So it's decided then?
Yeah, devil it is. Although I really hate my ex-husband, so...
What are you drinking?
Vodka tonic, please.
Vodka tonic and a pint, please.
All right.
God, you frightened me there.
Sorry, love. Ross about?
No. Why'd you want him?
Hi, Mum. Who's this? Friend of Ross. But he's out. So I'll just wait here.
No, you won't.
You heard her. I'll back off.
All right. Calm down, mate. I asked nicely. Can be a nice bloke. Ask Ross. Or Kane. That lot, however.
Adam, run! Go! Go, baby!
Come here!
Come here! Baby! Come here!
Yeah, let me take that. There. There we are. Now, before you order, there is a lovely place I know.
Too late, I'm afraid.
Why? Oh, thank you, Bernice.
You're welcome. Dad? She's your daughter?
No, she calls everyone that. That was a joke. She really is my daughter.
Right.
Hey, relax, eh? Look, we're here just to have a drink and have fun. That doesn't sound too scary, does it?
No.
That's better. You've got a lovely smile, Janet. You should use it more often. You don't mind if I call you Janet, do you?
Only if I can call you Daddy, too.
Oh.
No, I'm joking.
Oh. Yes.
I must say,
I'm glad you're rather dishy.
Ah.
It'll make my husband even more jealous.
Yeah, it would.
Only that wasn't a joke.
What? No, well, I'm not one to judge.
You see, I set this up specifically to make him jealous. A wake-up call. That's what they call it, isn't it?
Sorry, I'm not with you.
I want him to catch us. I sent an anonymous text telling you I was in here with a dishy man. Thought he'd be here by now.
Is he sticking around or what then?
No, I've outstayed my welcome at the farm.
That's a shame.
Yeah, as of a few hours ago, I'm officially homeless.
Aww.
You don't happen to have a bed going spare, do you? That was worth a try.
Let me out of here! I'll kill you, you touch him! I'll kill you!
Jay, can we do this later?
No, I'm afraid not. 2 questions. Have you had lunch?
No.
Is Debbie in?
No, she's out.
Exactly what I'd hoped you'd say. Because it might have been a bit of a stretch for 3.
You brought me a picnic.
I have brought you a picnic. No, and you're not allowed to say anything until you've had the first mouthful. Mean it.
Please don't go. I texted him ages ago.
Janet, tell me this is a joke, eh?
Surely you do this all the time. What's it? A honey trap. You're the handsome fly attracting the big, ugly spider.
No, that's not a honey trap. Hang on, you said big. How big?
That big.
God.
Now, Dougie, please don't be cross.
Where is he?
Why, he was here a minute ago.
If it's touched you, Janet, I'll kill him. I swear I will.
What on earth are you doing down there?
Doggie's her husband.
What?
The big chap. Can I get out the back?
You'll have to ask Mum.
So why should I help you?
Because you're helpful. Community spirited.
No, that's why they're helping you. Why should I help you?
Because of the graffiti scratched on the church gate. Can't think who did it. I was thinking of asking your mother if she had any idea. Thank you. Great to see young people taking pride in their place of worship.
Ho, ho, ho! Ah, here we are!
No, well, hang on. No. Oh.
Do you have presents?
Presents? These were intended to decorate the tree. However, if you were available to spread a little tinsel and goodwill, we might come to an arrangement.
Deal.
Oi, if you're doling them out, I want one.
Oh!
Oh, hard luck, Ash Pash. But let's face it, you're never going to compete with Santa, are you?
At least he's tried. I don't see much evidence of your church improving initiative.
Patience, gentlemen. Patience.
Hey, it's me. There's no point in having a phone if you're not going to pick it up.
2 seconds.
Look, I'm just ringing to say that I'm going to pop in town to look at a few cars. So, I'll be back later, OK? Bye.
Ronnie?
Shh, I forgot my wallet. Has he gone?
Has who gone?
Oh, the big fella who wants to beat up Dad for seducing his wife.
Oh, right.
Well?
Yeah, he's gone.
Oh, no, hang on a minute. There he is.
Are you the man who's having an affair with my wife?
What? No, of course not.
I think you
No,
are.
no, I promise you got hold of the wrong man. Besides, I think I know the man you're referring to. He was in here earlier and he was boasting about his latest conquest.
You're making this up. It's you, innit?
No!
Let's just calm down, shall we? Listen, Pet. It can't be Rodney, can it, Bernice?
Definitely not.
Because he's gay?
That's right, isn't it, Dad?
Yes, I came out a while ago. big relief. And I promise you, I do know the man you're referring to. He lives, well, next door in the Grange. His name is, Eric. Eric Pollard.
Is it always like this?
Pretty much. Here. Right, I'm going to put my number in for you. In case you ever come back to visit.
Cheers.
Kane, can you tell Adam to answer his phone, please?
We can't reach him.
No. I need to talk to him at the stables. Tried his mobile and the house.
I can't get through tomorrow. What? We need to go.
Now.
Some folk need to look after their money better.
You wait and see what we found for you in the barn.
I know how hard yesterday was for you. But I want you to know how much it means to me that you're trying this.
Jay.
No, here. Try this. I know what I'm asking you to do is huge. And I know it probably goes against every instinct that you've got. And, well, I know they're running a sweepstake in the pub about how long it'll be before I wake up with a horse's head next to me.
Don't do that to a horse. It'll just kill you in your sleep.
I know that too. But what I know above all else is that I will do anything, and I mean anything, to make things right between us. You know, I'm not expecting you to fall in love with Archie or to be a mum. You know, this is on me. And I will do whatever it takes to make it work. Even take the afternoon off to make you quite a fiddly little picnic.
You didn't do all this by yourself.
Okay. Maybe Dad helped a little bit.
So go on, are you going to pour the wine or what?
You better be wrong about this. I told him to stay away. I told him not to come here. You're an idiot! Hey! Marcus! Hey! Hey! Moira! 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 Hey! Come in! I'm coming. Right. Okay. You okay? You okay? Did it touch you? Where did it hurt? Did it touch you?
Adam! Where's Adam?
Adam!
Oh, my God! Adam!
Adam! Is it there? No, they destroyed everything.
Oh, I can't just find him. I can't lose him as well.
Adam!
An extra £50 a week. Why don't you make her a partner and be done with it?
She's saving me from being stuck with a bunch of old fuddy-duddies.
Fuddy-duddies?
Fuddy-duddies.
Excuse me. Yes. You won't happen to be Eric Pollard, would you?
Yes, this is I.
Stay away from my wife.
What?
You didn't know either. Your old man's been carrying on with my Janet. Consider this a warning.
What's all that about?
I knew you were too happy.
All packed.
Are you going now?
Taxi's on its way. I'm going to stay with Aaron until we're sick of each other.
How long will that be?
Well, we're doing well if we can manage 48 hours. And then I guess I'll just go and see some of friends, get one of them rail tickets and hang out with posh students.
Don't leave me with Bernice too long.
Yeah, and then there's Val.
Gin and tonic.
Where is Rodney?
Eric, you're bleeding. You'll be more than bleeding by the time I've finished with him.
What's happened?
She smacked me in the face.
Yeah, only because you're sleeping with some big burly bloke's wife called Janet. Val, you've got it all wrong. Yeah. Oh, that talk about Rodney being a streetwalker. You were jealous, weren't you? You were jealous.
No.
He's been dead happy. He was singing the Dam Busters before.
Victoria, I'll give you Dam Busters.
Val,
no.
I had to keep it central, darling.
Wouldn't it all a bit much, though, this? I mean, they've already brought the little angel playing the trumpet down from the loft. It's their way of looking out for you. They know that this is your first Christmas without Alan being around. Oh! Everything all right?
Oh.
These decorations I brought from home. And I found these old letters at the bottom. I wondered what had happened to them.
Amelia.
What was that?
I think it was an angel playing a trumpet.
Right. That is it. Anybody born after the war, out.
Which war?
Now, don't you get clever with me, Missy. I have been blitzed. Out.
But that means we'll have to help Ashley again. And that was boring.
Were you helping Ashley?
Yeah, something to do with an interview. You ask me, it's wrong that Vicar can get away with child labour.
Go back to him now. Off you go!
Just go. Just go.
Adam! 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 He's here! He's over here! Adam! Oh, Adam, can you hear me, mate?
Oh, don't get me. Call an ambulance! Don't get me. Baby, wake up. Wake up.
Ambulance. I need an ambulance now. Butler's Farm, Otten Road near Emmerdale Village. Yeah, he's called Adam Barton. He's conscious but barely. I don't know, I think he fell or something.
We need to get him inside.
Look, can you just hurry up, please?
Nigel! Come on, quickly. Come on. Careful.
All right.
Oh, you're back. Wonderful. Oh, come on. Smiles on faces. It'll look great when you're finished.
Oh, makes it all worth it then. You know, I'm sure there's a law against this. I mean, how unfair is it that a bunch of old biddies are going to have a better Christmas than us?
Don't be stupid. Our Christmas is way better.
Yeah, they've got a bigger tree, and I bet they get actual presents, not just what Mum can find in the pound shop.
Well, if you need money, why don't you get a proper job? My mum says I'm too young. If you want money, you should have done what I did. Ask Jesus. Up there.
Where?
There.
Hello? Hello? Can you just send me a big wad of cash? Or even cut out the middleman? And just drop me down a big PS4. Maybe on my little sister's head.
Shut up.
Oh, coming on, great kids. Now, who fancies a hot chocolate to warm them up?
Ah, bang on time. With you in a minute, John. Can you get the lads to start unloading? It's a scheme I started when I was on the force to get young offenders back to work. These lads are my star graduates. Hey up, Tommy. Might I say I am loving that hairdo?
Not so bad yourself. You look better in a dog collar than copper's clothes.
Are those tiles?
Oh, yeah, and none of the cheap stuff. You carry on with your gardening, Ash Pash. We're retiling the roof.
You'll be all right, sweetheart.
Money's gone.
Does it still hurt when you breathe? You've got to keep the pressure on this. Can't stop.
Get out! Let me sort this. Clean up.
No, leave it. Leave it. The police will... What am I saying? Of course we can't go to the police. Because then they'll find out about your involvement. And no police. No insurance. And then they just get away with this.
Believe me, they will not get away with it.
Well, because you're going to go over there and what part of them? Oh, then you might go and nick a few more cars and pay for all this damage, eh?
Not Moira.
No, kid, I thought they'd killed him. When did we decide to start living like this? Eh? Dealing with crooks, staying afloat by stealing. I mean... Well, I'm sick of it. I am sick of living like a criminal. And I can't even go back. Because everything I had before you is gone.
Eric's right, Pet. It had to be Rodney. I heard him trying to deflect the blame.
Well, that doesn't explain why he's been acting so weird recently.
Why is being happy weird?
And he keeps disappearing off.
To go to the cash and carry, to buy things.
Has Hunter been in at all? Hunter? Oldish, very dapper. I've been looking for him everywhere.
She means Rodney. Hello again.
Hello. Well, if you do see him, tell him to watch out. My Dougie's on the warpath. I think he's liable to hit someone.
You don't say.
China,
Look, have to come on, Mum. They won't. They've got what they wanted. They sent a message, and the cash in the car covers the debt.
Well, I'm glad we've got your insight into how their minds work.
I'm just trying to tell you.
You can't blame him. This was me.
Yeah, too right was. If you'd have told me what was going on...
You what? You'd have let me take the money to pay them off. You'd have handed me over to them yourself. You even said so.
What money?
I stole the money from the drawer in the garage. It wasn't enough, but it'd have bought me some time.
And you knew about this?
I caught him. I made him put it back. I stupidly gave him a second chance because I thought that's what you'd want.
I was going to him today to tell him that you had nothing to do with this.
We're going to appeal to his better nature.
It worked with you.
I don't want to hear this now. It's all right, sweetheart. I hear.
Moira, you can't tell them how this happened. They'll tell the police.
He's in here. I think he's broken a rib and I can't stop the bleeding in his hand.
Hello, Adam. Can you look at me, love?
He was beaten up.
Blimey heck. Done a right job here, haven't they?
Just going to stand around stating the obvious.
No, I'm here to graft, like. Not neither. Any news of Adam?
No.
How's Moira?
What do you reckon? I thought you said you weren't mithering.
All right, all right. Where are you going?
To go and screw up somewhere else.
You know, Marcus told me about you. What you were like before.
Well, he's not like that now.
Yeah, that's what he said. You've changed. Well, maybe you two need a word with Moira. Because I don't reckon she's convinced you have.
You are.
What, Ken?
You bring all this to your family's door and then you go running off like some whiny little kid.
Why should I care? A month ago, I barely knew any of them. Marcus is your mate. You're the one I've got to thank for getting me involved.
Look, lad, just go,
Yeah,
eh?
just go. But keep on telling yourself you don't need anyone. But let's see if you change your mind next time you're in the gutter, eh?
It is actually quite an amazing scheme. Do you think you could have a look at a couple of other churches in the parish?
Guessing you'll be wanting this back.
Yes, it does all seem rather pointless now, doesn't it? Still, there's nothing wrong with a bit of community spirit.
I don't suppose you've got any paying jobs, have you?
Afraid not. A hot chocolate was about all I could stretch to.
Well, I'll help you, Hey! Show you tool, you could have killed me.
Flippin' heck. Sorry, mate. You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh, and it didn't break. That were lucky.
Yeah, I'm made up for you.
You any idea how much this stuff costs? The lead on this roof alone must be worth, well, let's just say a lot.
There you are. How's it feeling?
Oh, bleeding seems to have stopped. I suppose that's something.
How
How come yours hurt more than Dougie's? You're half his size.
Yeah, well, he wasn't a woman scorned. Woman who thought she'd been scorned and who was very sorry that she punched you in the face.
Yeah. Well, I wish you'd done it to Rodney instead.
No, don't worry, he'll get his comeuppance.
Really? I thought you said that I was being immature by carrying on this feud.
That's before he made me give my man a bloody nose. Oh, no, believe me, the gloves are off.
My dad's come round, he's seen what can be saved outside. How's Adam?
Cuts and bruises mostly. Doctor said he was lucky. They're keeping him in for observation. But that's not why you're asking, is it? You want to know whether the police have been told?
I don't care.
Don't worry, you're in the clear.
I'm careful, that still might have some glass in it. Look, the important thing is you're safe. We'll work something out. I mean, the rest is just stuff.
Where's Ross?
I made sure he left. What?
That's your solution, is it? Blame him and that solves everything.
You still want him living here after this?
His family.
You barely know him. Doesn't give a stuff about you.
I don't care, okay? I don't care what he said. It doesn't matter anymore. The farm's finished.
No. Nothing has changed. Look, we'll rent some more equipment that can meet with the next
The
few orders.
refrigerators have been off for hours. We have lost everything. Will you stop saying that? You can't. You can't rebuild what took John and me years to build because you were never part of it. I mean, this farm is our home. Mine, John's, and the kids. You don't understand.
Because I'm not John.
Valerie, what on earth's the matter? I'm so sorry. I didn't know where else to go. Diane's not at the pub. And...
You look as if you're about to faint. Ruby, get her some water.
Okay.
What's wrong? Is it Amy?
No, it's Eric. He was just working in the B&B and this big burly fella came in and clobbered him.
Is he all right?
It took him by surprise and, you know, he's had heart problems.
No.
Doctor said he had a massive heart attack and now he's dead.
Oh,
Thanks for today, lads. See you bright and early tomorrow.
Might I say a great day's work, both of you. And I think that well deserves a pint or two.
2 pints for a new roof. Got yourself a good deal there, Rev.
Why, Eric?
I saw him today. I mean, he looked healthy and in good spirits, but he was humming something.
The Dam Busters.
No, I think it was The Great Escape.
I don't know what to say, but...
There's nothing to say.
He was so happy.
No, I've got to say this, Val. I think this is my fault.
No, it's all right.
No, you see, that man was looking for me. He thought I'd been sleeping with his wife. Which, of course, I hadn't.
That doesn't make any sense. Why would he do that to Eric?
Because I told him that Eric was me.
Why would someone do such a thing?
To pay him back, he'd been bad-mouthing me to a client. It was just a stupid joke.
A joke?
I'm so sorry.
I want to go home now.
Here, let me take... I'm so sorry.
Honestly, you don't have to come with me. I left it in the car.
I thought they'd gone.
Oh, you are in a lot of trouble.
Harriet! Harriet, no! Harriet! Goodness sake!
Right, you maggot!
Get off
You're
me.
gonna pay for that!
Harriet, for goodness sake! You okay, Sean?
I'm gonna do you for assault.
I thought you said you had a bad back.
I get it. You blame me. If I wasn't here, then none of this would have happened. If John was here, then everything would have been all right.
I didn't say that.
Is that what you need now, is it? Good man like him. Salt of the earth.
Don't.
Salt of the earth who did what he liked with your money. Left you and your family in massive debt.
Shut up.
A debt I've had to pay off.
Yeah, by
a
stealing
family
cars.
I've had to look after. But according to you, this still isn't my home. It never
John
will be.
wasn't perfect, I know that, but at least he was honest.
But you weren't though, were you, eh? Honest wasn't enough to satisfy you, was it? That's why you had to come to me. Again and again. In the barn, in the garage.
Get out! Get out of my house!
Val, again, I don't know what to say. If there's anything I can do...
I don't want any sympathy from you.
Yeah, no, I should be going, I know. But before I do, I would just like to say that despite our differences, I always admired Eric. He was a man of such great fortitude. No, I'll go.
There is one thing.
Well, anything.
I asked the undertaker if he would leave him his body here.
He's here.
In the restaurant. Could you cover him up?
Well,
I wouldn't normally ask, but I can't bear the thought of him lying there all night just staring at the ceiling.
Okay, I'll do it, of course.
I'll get the light.
Merry Christmas! Why, you little...
Gotcha!
Never mess with a master of the Conrodders, old boy, especially one with such great fortitude.
Why, you are sick, both of you.
The hunter becomes the hunted!
This isn't the last you'll hear
Do
of me.
your worst, Rodney, old boy. Anything you pull, I'll do something much worse.
Well, we've salvaged a few bits and bobs, but it's going to take a lot to get us up and running again.
We?
Ross. Yeah, he's been working like the clappers out there.
You don't think you can make up for this?
Thanks, Zach. I'll give you a ring in the morning. Do you honestly still think that Ross is the problem here?
No. The problem is we can never work while you're still in love with a dead man.
I never said that my feelings towards John would change, and you've no right to expect they will. You can't just wipe clean feelings when you meet someone else.
I did for you. I used to think that I loved Charity.
It's not the same.
No.
No. Because Charity didn't die. You still have her.
I don't want anybody else, Moira. You don't know how much I've done for you, how much you've taken over my life. I love you.
Maybe it's not enough. Maybe you're right. Maybe this can never work.
discovery of an important tool from 5,000 years ago is just one of Britain's secret treasures tonight at 8. It's Paul Anton Decker here, and there's double trouble with two celebs facing the axe later. Live at 8:30, it's I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here.